All right, so let's get into it. So last we left off.
Come on, no.
Oh, I know. Sorry. Oh, I'm cutting it short.
God damn it.
Jesus.
What
Hey, who
How'd
fucking?
you call us all here together a second week in a row like this? Bro?
I don't know, cocksucker.
I thought you
Whose
said
idea?
that we weren't playing. I thought you had Apple gift cards for us.
No, ma'am! No, ma'am! Please don't redeem them! Ma'am, please!
What are you doing? Ma'am! No, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Ma'am, fuck! No!
You gotta crank up the gain on your mic and then get like way up on it so that it fucking cuts out.
Hit him with a you have no mic
You gotta be
qualities.
like, hey man, please, what are you doing? No.
Why is it so accurate, bro?
That's fucking great.
Did that go
You
through?
mean I'm not supposed to
that was
redeem
really
these in
accurate.
my Google
I
Wallet?
turned my gain all the way up on my mic and literally, like, again, lips against the fucking pop filter.
I got a pop filter you can press your lips against. So, last we left off, you guys were on the USS Germination.
Wait. No. I gotta get my fucking character sheet. Wait.
It's the panic in his voice.
Wait. Okay, I'm sorry, I overreacted.
All right, so you guys.
So you ran into a group of villains called the Unseasoned.
Oh, Jesus.
They're all white.
Yeah, that's it.
Unseasoned? Oh, you mean the British.
They're all Polacks.
Oh, fuck. All right,
So you ran into those pierogi stuffers.
So you guys were on the USS Germination, trying to find out where
What?
the prophet, the last son of Adam, the prophet of Adam, was heading. And you guys got to see these the settlers that live there, the children of Adam. They're far different than any other people you've ever come across. They, of course, were heavily into body modification, taking the limbs and appendages of dead bodies and attaching it to themselves. You went down into the bowels of the ship, and you guys ended up discovering that they were eating this, or growing this fruit and eating it, called a flesh fruit, though the people called it corpse fruit. It's flesh fruit. And Axel, Hummy, and Bush ended up eating, just having a taste of it. And Axel, of course, bought 5. Hummy got to meet with the Dr. Yarrow, and Hummy very quickly found out that he was just mentally outclassed by this Dr. Yarrow, who he thought had no prior knowledge of any of you. And Hummy almost died. You guys getting together, or Dr. Yarrow got shot in the face by Axel. You guys take off and are about, I'd say, a mile away from the settlement. And it's nighttime. You guys are at camp. And you guys are hearing some shots ring out in the distance, a few explosions. Everybody's there, including Dave the Deathclaw and Brick the Super Mutant Hound. And that's where we will pick up.
His legal name is David. His legal name is David Cloggins.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
David
boy.
Cloggins.
Yes,
David
David Cloggins. That's amazing.
Don't let your inner bitch tell you can't run.
So, of course...
Sorry, didn't mean to actually you, but...
Hummy isn't with us today. He is currently not being a cuck in real life.
Detoxing.
And, detoxing and getting with his girl. So, congratulations to him for choosing pussy over friends. Piece of shit. So, yeah, his character is...
Yeah, none of us would ever do that, ever. Not even one, ever. None of us have done that, ever.
This intro keeps taking this long, and I might join him.
Hey, fuck you. So, yeah.
Eiffel Tower.
Yeah, fucking Hummy's character is pretty fucked up. from belly to sternum. He's gashed open. He's got shop rags in his body. And yeah,
Jesus Christ.
that's where we're gonna
Whoa,
pick up.
hang on.
Yeah,
You're,
so
wait,
he's-
you're missing one key detail about his hands.
Oh, his hands were absolutely crushed. He has jelly-filled gloves for hands now because he decided to mouth
What
off
the
to
fuck?
the one super mutant.
I missed a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And
To who?
that's where we're
Bush.
gonna pick up. Is
His hands?
Hummy is in the tent recuperating as much as possible. Bush is pissed off, and everybody's just kind of hearing all these gunshots ring out.
B.A.T.R Gaming presents.
I don't want to set the world on fire.
Graft is gonna go up to Bush real quick, and just because Graft was not super present in the last session, he's gonna say, "Hey, Bush. Quick question.
What you want?
Do you have any insight as to why Hummy's hands look like 2 smashed jelly donuts?"
Red-headed, Bush angry. Bush not want to kill him, so Bush crush puny hands. Like red.
I'd hate to have to hold a cigarette with that thing for a hand. All right, carry on. I just wanted that little bit of character interaction.
I have a question. Totally metagame, I guess. Where the fuck have I been for
You
the
just-
last?
You've just been hanging
however
out, eating popcorn
Just
while everybody
smiling and
else is,
waving.
everyone else is doing shit. You're just kind of smiling through your bushy mustache and waving, giving
Kissing
thumbs
hands,
up.
shaking babies.
Yeah, you know, because I don't want your character to die when you're not
Awesome.
here.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Okay, thank you for that clarity.
Sorry. Above game DM, would Hummy have told everyone about what he found out about the flesh fruit?
So he in the last session, he did tell you and Bush, he did mention all that. You know, then chaos ensued. So you guys are aware of what happens.
Okay. But no one else in the group knows?
Yeah, we'll say no one else in the group knows.
Okay, cool. Because I just don't want to say something that shit that like no one else like be like, right? I don't want to fuck up the meta.
No, I get you. Yeah, no, when you guys were carrying his ass out, he would have told you.
All right.
You guys are seeing Axel just kind of off by himself, staring at the horizon. Looks like he was scribbling in
Like
some paperwork.
I'm literally like, after I'm done like writing my journal, I'm literally like looking for like butts, like cigarette butts on the ground, and like smoking what little tobacco is left in them.
Smoking just straight filter.
Basically, bro. Because I'm all out, and if I'm out of cigarettes, it's hard for me to fucking resist dosing up.
Yep. And you are starting to feel the effects of them withdrawals too. Whether that's the drugs or the flesh fruit, it's hard to tell.
Yeah, I'm just like pacing, kicking up dirt and sand. Just like if anyone's paying attention, Axel is very clearly having a hard time keeping his shit together. I mean, not any more than he was the last time he was going through withdrawals. But yeah.
And Ravi, you the player now.
Definitely.
Oh, I was gonna say, Ravi, you the player is actually seeing for the first time that the group has a Deathclaw and a fucking mutant hound, a chameleon Deathclaw. Sorry.
So, are you sure he can see it?
Yeah. So I'm gonna walk over to Bush and go, my friend. Small question. What the fuck are those things? What?
You mean Dave?
I'm sorry, I cannot hear you. You sound like you're gargling nuts. Say one more time for me.
You mean Dave?
Okay. Somebody get this man. Does anybody have a translator? Because I cannot hear what he's saying. He's saying,
I'm asking if you're talking about Dave.
Oh, okay. Yes. Yes, who is this little David?
Ask him that face. Belongs to him.
Your audio's real fucked up. I can't hear
Yeah,
anything.
it's coming through pretty
bad. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's coming through pretty bad.
Might have to forego the filter today.
Damn.
Discord.
Try unplugging your interface and plugging it back in. Maybe dropping out of the call. See if that helps.
Or I'm gonna just try turning it off and then turning it back on.
Yes, the engineer's solution.
You must work in IT.
Yeah, Kieran's kind of the guy to ask about the Deathclaw because he's technically the one that got it to not kill us.
Yeah, so if I was reading the fucking hieroglyphics coming out of Bush's interface, right? He said ask Rotface, it's his.
Oh, okay. And then I'm gonna turn to Kieran then and go, hey, old Pegleg Jackson, what the fuck is that?
What are you talking about? What's what?
What do you mean what? What do you mean what is that? It's that fucking thing right there. That thing.
You see the Deathclaw turn towards you, Ravi.
Oh shit.
Okay.
You mean Dave? That's not a thing. His name's Dave.
Oh well, hello Dave. How are you?
You see it licking its teeth as it stares at you.
Okay, so is Dave friendly, or do I have to worry about Dave, or is he going to be my friend?
Well, I mean, as long as you feed him and we keep him fed, he's got a couple of kills under his belt. Shouldn't be a problem. Isn't that right, Dave?
Dave's still just staring it down, Ravi.
Okay. Does anybody have like a treat I can give to Dave? I think I have some whiskey left, but I don't know if Dave drinks whiskey.
You're gonna offer a Deathclaw whiskey.
It can't.
I can't hurt. I was gonna offer him a cigarette.
I'd say give him Med-X, it'd mellow him out. It's basically opium.
Give him some whiskey.
Let's see if this violent creature of just pure rage.
Let's end this campaign right now.
Let's see if he's also a violent drunk.
Yeah, that's a good idea. A fucking mutated giant lizard with killer instinct. Give him fucking abuse juice and see if that helps him.
No, he gets drunk off whiskey and he just stares at Robbie and he goes, I miss my wife, Robbie. I missed her a lot.
I quite miss my wife. Dear God, somebody give me a cigarette. He's an Irish Deathclaw.
Above game mini story. One of my friends used to cut my hair for a long period of time, and she told me how one day she had a client come in. This is like an older guy, and she was cutting his hair, and then gave him like a hot towel, and he literally, when the hot towel was put on, he goes, "I miss my wife."
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Oh my god.
Isn't that crazy?
No, dude, I'm sorry. It's so true. Because anytime you go to the barber, it's either one of two things. Either you're both like silent sociopaths, or the barber turns into your own little fucking therapist for 20 to 30 minutes.
When the barber hits you with that towel of emotional clarity.
Psychic damage.
Not gonna lie, I have definitely those warm towels elicit that response though. Them bitches.
They're so nice though.
They make you want to cry.
Right on the back of your neck, you're just like, oh fuck, I'm so sorry.
Maybe that's what we should give to Dave.
It's just
like
hot fucking towel.
give him a hot towel.
Listen, Axel likes fire. He'd be fine with heating up some fucking rocks.
You gotta give Dave. We got a hot cup, Dave.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Dave the Death
think you
Claw is
should-
still.
Who was talking? I totally
Yeah,
forgot
what
what was
were
even
we
going
doing?
on.
Yeah, Robbie was thinking of something to give to Mr. Cloggins.
Yeah, David Cloggins.
Do any of you have any snacks?
I've got like 11 days worth of rations, but that's not going to feed him a whole lot.
Oh, here's
I
my
just
one.
want to-
It was like a handful of fucking meat for him.
Here's an
I just
idea.
want
Why
him
don't
to
you
be
go
my
on a
friend.
hunting trip with him. Maybe you two can bond out there in the wilderness.
A hunting trip. So he could potentially kill me on the hunting trip?
Oh, he wouldn't hurt you. Dave wouldn't hurt a fly. But he will cut in half a Brahmin. I've seen it.
Okay, well, I'm just going to keep my distance until I have a snack for him. So, you look very, very nice, Dave. I am your friend. My name is Ravi. If you need anything, I am here. If you would like some whiskey, I am also here. You're very, handsome, Dave. Okay.
You guys
I'm
are
just gonna
still
kinda,
hearing in
turn
the distance.
and walk away.
You guys are still hearing in the distance gunfire, explosions, some screaming. Just filling the night air.
Are we still on the USS Insemination?
No, we're not on the USS Insemination. You guys are about a mile away from it.
I
Okay,
was
so
gonna
they're
ask,
doing.
is it coming from that direction?
It is coming from that direction.
Yeah. Fuck. I mean,
I
He's
already-
gonna come.
Well, if they're shooting at each other, then maybe they
Well-
forgot all about us.
I already
Wait,
have a
were we
good
in
idea
bad
of what
terms
might
with
be
them?
happening.
No, not exactly.
But not quite, but we weren't really on good or bad terms when we left. After the fact, we have no clue.
okay, these are the people that wouldn't let Dave and
Yes.
what's the
And-
dog's name again?
And Dr. Yarrow fucking tried to kill Hummy, so I killed him. So
I was gonna say,
Oh.
are you sure you want to say we're not on good or bad terms when Hummy
I only
like
said-
took a can opener to him?
I only said when we left. We weren't on good or bad terms with them. It didn't say anything
Yeah,
about
but-
Dr. Yarrow.
they didn't know when we left about all the shit that went down below deck. They didn't know.
Oh, but you
Maybe they
got
found
a
out.
you
But
got
if they're
a
killing each other,
satchel
then
full of fucking Dr. Yarrow's papers.
that is true. I have
And a
basically-
gamma gun.
And a gamma gun.
A gamma gun. Oh, wait a minute.
He's
hold on.
dead, so it's
Don't
fine,
need any
right?
more radiation.
Anyway, as Robbie's like turning heel, like, you know, heel turning and walking away from Dave, Axel's gonna walk up to him. And I'm just gonna hold out my hand for the bottle of whiskey.
I need you to roll a endurance saving throw, Axel.
Hold on, sorry. I didn't hear any of what he said.
I don't think he
I don't
talked.
think any of us did.
No, nobody heard anything.
Robbie,
Friend Robbie? Are you dead?
I think he's AFK right now.
The death claw ate him. So we'll say that he looks at you and hands you the bottle of whiskey.
Okay.
My voice
and
filter is dead.
You need me to make a, what'd you say, endurance?
Endurance saving throw, yes.
Okay. 3.
Okay. So as you're taking the bottle and just turning it upside down and just gulping it down, you're feeling like your stomach is just churning, like you're aboard a boat. And you put the bottle down to your side and you just drop to your knees, start heaving it up. And as you're heaving it up, you just have this itch in the back of your head, like you are hungry, you can't drink. Maybe if you eat the fruit, might feel a little bit better.
Do I have to make some sort of roll to resist that?
No, you can choose to eat it or not. It's up to you.
Ooh, I always choose to eat it.
My voice filter died, so it looks like I'm raw dogging all of this now.
Oh, thank
Damn.
God.
Yes. That's my
His name
favorite
is
version
Rick,
of
not
you.
Raw Dog.
I love it when he raw dogs.
How much was that interface?
It's like 10, 15 bucks.
Oh, okay.
Dude,
They-
Dollar Tree? What the fuck?
We gotta take
No,
his
I got it off
collections
of
for
He's like,
this.
Wish.
bro, it was like $350, man.
We
I got
gotta-
it off of, not Wish, I got it off of TikTok for like 75% off.
We gotta get this. We gotta get a
See if it's
collections
still on
plate going
sale.
for him.
It only died because I forgot to fucking plug it in from the last session.
Yeah, we need Paladin Giovanni to pass out the collections plate.
Shit.
But yeah, you could choose to eat it if you want or not. It's up to you.
Axel's gone to bed a lot hungrier than this before. So even though, vomiting it up sucks, like, if in the morning I can't, like, keep down water, then maybe it's a different story. But for now, I'm not past my comfort limit in terms of, like, I should probably eat that. I'm gonna raw dog sleep with no food, I guess.
Okay. All right. So you just kind of pick yourself up, spit the vomit out, and
Yep.
yeah.
I'm gonna use like a tiny bit of water. I'm not gonna swallow the water. I'm just gonna wash my mouth out.
Okay. You put it in your mouth and swish it around
I don't
and
smell like puke.
and spit it out on the ground.
Get hard.
And
Friend Axel
I-
not look good. Not enough
Yeah.
firewater, too much firewater.
I'm going to bed. I'm gonna trudge over to my bedroll and just try to pass out as soon as my head hits the roll.
Fucking lightweight.
Fuck off.
Oh, does anybody want to check out that gunfire, or we're just going to continue on in the other direction?
I've had about enough danger for the past couple days. If we can avoid it, that's preferable for me at least.
Alright. Fair enough.
We got what we came here for. That's about the best we can do right now. Given that half our guys are compromised.
Alright, so we rest up here for a few days then.
Well, no, we got to get back to our little impromptu headquarters in time to see Valentine again. So we got to make
that's
tracks,
right,
but
because we had a fucking... Yep.
we can camp here for the night, and then we gotta beat feet again.
Oh, alright. Guess I'll turn in early as well.
I'll keep watch first.
so you see, as you're taking first watch, Graft, You see Dave the Deathclaw, or sorry, David Goggins, or whatever the fuck you guys are calling him. Cloggins, sorry. You guys are seeing him, you're seeing him kind of stand up on his hind feet, and he's sniffing the air. The gunfire and explosions have ceased. You hear some screams in the distance, but after about 10-15 minutes, silent, as Dave is sniffing the air, licking his teeth, and begins walking off in that direction.
Shit.
He's gonna be eating everybody, dude.
Am I the only? A few days at least.
Am I the only one awake right now?
Yes, you are currently the only one awake. Everyone else is turned in and is resting. Those of you who are resting, give yourselves your full health points back.
Can I keep my eye on Dave, or is he going to go out of my eye line?
He's going out of your eye line.
Why you put me in this position, man?
Hey, you know.
Because it makes for an interesting story.
Yeah, you know what? I'm interested. I'm gonna keep an eye on Dave. I'm gonna follow behind him, far behind him, like give him the wide berth that he wants.
Okay.
But yeah.
So as you're following David Cloggins, as he's walking back to the USS Germination, you see some of the carnage that has unfolded the closer you get. You see that the Germination itself is pretty much on fire. The walls that were once there are blown to pieces. Some of the remnants of the wall still stands, but there are hundreds of bodies just scattered. Pieces. And you see Dave eating as he goes. But yeah, you're seeing lots of bodies, and I need you to roll a perception check. Or sorry, no, hang on, history check.
Okay. Can I also roll stealth, because at this point, seeing all the dead bodies, I'd try to make myself scarce.
Okay, yeah, you can roll stealth. Well, actually, you don't even need to roll stealth. Yeah, nobody can see. It's
okay, cool.
It's dark.
That actually worries me more.
Because they're all dead.
All right, history. You said?
Yes, history.
Yeah, he said history.
That's a 15.
All right, so as you're walking past some of these corpses, you're getting a strange familiarization of some of them. You're not too sure, but some of them are starting to look very familiar, though some have their faces blown off. A few of them are missing, their upper body or just their head in general. You see the people that you saw on the ship, some their bodies, but the bodies of these attackers are looking strangely familiar to you, like you've seen them before.
Minutemen?
No, these are Children of Adam.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, it's Children of Adam, which appears to be fighting Children of Adam, or fought Children of Adam.
Damn.
You see,
think of all the loot there.
You see David.
I mean, what?
You see David go
man.
inside the USS Germination.
Oh shit. Graf's gonna kind of just be like, Dave, what are you? Hold on, and I'm gonna, sneaky snitch my way up behind him.
Yeah, you're just seeing more and more carnage. Yeah, it's a bloodbath. Whatever happened, well, it was obvious a fight happened here, but whatever the reason was, this was this was a last stand, it seems, for either group. And it is eerily quiet.
Do I feel have any sort of feeling that I might be being watched or anything?
Nope.
No.
It feels like almost as if you're just walking through a graveyard. Like you feel this heaviness.
Oh.
As you're trying to get Dave's attention, you see these strange looking bodies. They have no skin, just muscles. And they're bald, and the blood that they're oozing, or that they pulled up around them, is blackish. Strange.
You can't fool me. I've seen My Hero Academia. These are no moves. No, I'm just joking. Yeah, because Graft didn't go as far down as like Axel and them, right?
No.
Yeah, you stayed with the Confessor. You, Ravi, and Kieran.
Right. So this is all new to me.
Yes, it is.
Okay, great. He kind of pulls his jacket a little tighter around him just to feel a little more secure, and he's gonna, arm himself. He's gonna, let's see, what is he gonna equip or hold in his hand? His baseball bat.
Okay. So as you grab your baseball bat tight, you're just following Dave as he's just munching his way through. He's eating up some of the corpses, tearing pieces off of them, sees another corpse, starts eating at that one. And
waka 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 waka.
Pretty much, yeah. He's Pac-Maning his way through. You do see a chassis of sorts of a robot that looks like it was just cobbled together. You get a sense of familiarity while looking at this robot, but you really still can't place it. I mean, you could if you want to roll another history check at disadvantage.
Why not? What do I have to lose? He says, as he probably has something to lose. First roll's a 19, second roll is a 13.
Okay, so you just get that eerie sense of like you've seen this robot before, you just don't know where. As you continue to follow Dave, who's just currently just grabbing bodies, ripping them apart, eating the insides. You see the body he currently has is the old confessor that you guys were speaking to, who has no head, but you recognize his clothing, and just everything seems to be on fire.
Dave's a happy boy right now.
Yeah. I know this isn't the most opportune time given the circumstances, but Graft would, in the back of his mind, be looking for more cigarettes because he's almost out.
Okay. So, let's see. What are you gonna find? So, you don't find any cigarettes. You do find some gamma gun ammunition. You find some about 30 rounds of 5.56 ammo. Of course, you see the tattered clothing of both sides. You do see that the children of Adam that were the body modders, they all have this strange pulsating fruit on their persons.
Is this fruit giving off any vibes?
I mean, it's creepy looking. It pulsates almost like a heart, but it's purple.
Ooh. It's metal as fuck.
Purple. That's interesting.
Yeah, fuck it, he'll take one.
Okay.
Just pocket it.
Alright, so you put it in your pocket, and you could just feel it pulsating against your hip. As you...
I hate when I'm walking around in the Fallout Wasteland, I trip, and the mutated pulsing fruit falls out of my pocket like spaghetti.
But yeah, you see Dave, he's just eating and eating. He's not going any further in because there's nowhere he could actually fit. But, I mean, you could easily fit through the doorways. Again, like I said, it's quiet aside from the fires that are currently burning.
God. In his mind, Graf knows this is so fucking stupid. But he's gonna go in a little bit.
Okay. So you go in and you're looking around, you see a lot of the effigies that the children of Adam had are either torn, burning, burnt. You see scrawled across the wall, the end is the beginning. You see a young boy whose face down on the ship. He's very young. He has a rifle holstered on his back and a helmet, like a combat helmet, near his body.
I mean, I assume he's dead, right?
Yeah, he's dead. He's very dead.
What kind of rifle has he got?
He has a radium rifle.
Well, I don't have one of those. I'm gonna grab that, and then I'm gonna go back out before I get too far separated from my walking tank.
And so as you grab the rifle, you take it off the kid, and you immediately recognize this kid. He's from the sewer settlement.
That's what I was afraid of.
But you have a new gun.
Yeah, crap. Yeah, that's cool. Graf kind of has a sharp pang of sort of guilt, pseudo guilt, I guess you would call it. When he recognizes where these people are from, and that just encourages them even more to just skedaddle back outside.
So
not gonna tempt fate anymore.
As you skedaddle, you see David Cloggins dragging a couple bodies behind him back towards camp that are mostly intact. As you see the line in the sand, just going towards camp.
I assume you don't need help carrying those. I kind of say as a half joke to him.
He doesn't even know you're near him. He's fucking gorged. He's gorged himself, and he's got plenty of leftovers.
He's got the itis.
He's got the itis. He's ready to fall asleep.
All right. Well, I guess we'll settle back over to camp. And has anything changed while I was gone?
No, still quiet. You hear everybody snoring. You hear Hummy kind of, what's a queefus? As he's, barely hanging on. What's a queefus? Does anyone know what a queefus is? And
Kraft will pull out his last cigarette, and before shift change, he's gonna smoke that thing and try to get that kid's face out of his mind.
It's hard. It's hard to get that kid's face out of your mind. Especially because you remember that the people at the USS Germination had asked for your help, or were told of your arrival, knew you guys by name, and were told that you would help them in their test.
He just kind of hangs his head between his knees as he kind of sits down outside the little encampment we made and just kind of tries to take it all in and compartmentalize it.
And who's going to take over for your shift change?
Bush. I'm gonna go wake Bush up.
Bush, you are having a wonderful dream about eating people and feeding your dog, and you guys just kind of frolicking in the wasteland, the grass hitting your shins as you're awoken by this ghoul who just, looks like he's been to hell and back.
Life could be a dream.
Exactly.
Life could be a dream.
Oh my god. What's funny is that as Boss was describing that, that's the song I had playing through my head.
Yeah, he's just gonna, Graps is just gonna kind of, sallow-faced, kind of gently but firmly kind of shake you awake.
Friend Graf look like shit.
Yeah, well, now it's your turn. Shift change.
Bush will sit up slowly and kind of tap Brick because he'd be sleeping next to him, and leave the tent.
Okay, so you and Brick leave the tent. As you exit the tent, you see David Cloggins is currently sleeping in a hole that he dug with 2 corpses, as he's just kind of curled up on top of them. You see their contorted faces, eyes wide open, staring at you.
Dave must be eating good.
As you sit there, you're listening to the silence of the wasteland.
As Bush is sitting there, he'll kind of, trace his finger along the emblem that Runt made on the gauntlet that he also modified to fit Bush.
Okay.
Reminiscing about him. And how much he kind of just misses him.
As you just kind of reminisce there, you lose track of time, and everybody is starting to awake, and nothing truly eventful has happened. As you kind of snap to your senses from your daydream, you see David Cloggins almost nose to nose with you, looking at you.
What you want, lizard?
It just stares you down. You see its beady little yellow eyes staring at you.
It's testing for alpha position.
I would say I'd hold up some food for him, but I already gave him all my rations. Is he sitting so close that Bush can't stand up?
Oh, he's very close to you, and just kind of staring at you, and as you're trying to get up, you just see he kind of just fades into the background, and he's no longer visible. But you can hear him. Sounds like he's walking away.
I was gonna ask you, does it sound like he's walking away?
Yeah, it sounds like he's walking away.
Good.
You could see in the sand his footprints.
Make sure to bring back Big Red Stag.
You see
You want me to go hunting with him?
You see the hole that he dug with the two bodies. You see him just getting shredded to pieces. As you can't see what's shredding, you know what's shredding them, but you can't see it.
Yeah.
As just the entrails and everything is just littered across this hole that it's created, and you hear it screaming out, growling, howling, enough to wake everybody up, especially you, Kieran. As you can't see what it's doing, but you could hear it.
Jesus fucking Christ. I'm gonna rise out of fucking bed. Gonna go outside, see what the fuck the ruckus is.
As you do, you see the pit that David Cloggins dug is just covered in blood and entrails. Bush is just kind of standing there looking at this display of carnage. And Kieran, if you could roll a perception check for me.
Ooh, a perception check.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, oh my god, who's fucking dead? I'm gonna roll in that one. Dear God, Bush is dead. Second to get my fucking math rocks out. My perception's a -1, right?
Oh, I don't know.
So that's
Is
gonna
that
be
what
a
it says
5.
on your... Damn.
Pretty sure that's what it says. I don't think I've upped it. Let me just double check, but I'm pretty sure it's a 5. We'll just call it 5. I can't find the fucking sheet.
Okay. So you're standing there and you're just hearing these howls and growls. You don't see Dave though. And Bush, with your animal skills, what they are, you see this strange little yellowish brown thing just start appearing from almost nowhere.
Oh, I think I know what's happening.
Okay, wait, now my immediate thought is that Dave isn't a guy. Dave is actually a chick and is somehow laying an egg.
Look at this.
That's what I was thinking.
Are we getting a baby fucking Deathclaw?
That's my immediate thought, and that's only because of the fact I know in Fallout, Deathclaw eggs are brown. Right, or well, they're like a yellowish brown almost. Is that, yeah, did you say that's what it is?
That is exactly what it is.
Yo, David Cloggins Jr.
So
as an uncle.
So as you're realizing that this thing is dropping an egg, you know to stay back because it is extremely territorial, especially with its eggs. And as the howls die down, you see this egg just drop into this viscera, and it is steaming. It's a steamer. And as you guys are just kind of standing there looking at this egg in this viscera, it goes quiet.
Like unsettlingly quiet?
Nope, just quiet. You could hear the birds that are present in the Commonwealth. You hear them chirping and shit, but other than that, it's quiet.
So we don't hear Dave.
You do not
at
hear,
all?
You do not hear Dave at all. You do not see Dave at all.
Dave's gone.
Bush, I think we should leave. Preferably now. And he'll...
All in favor?
Well, he'll make sure he has Brick by his side and have his rocket sledge in hand, already just ready to just leave everything behind for the most part.
Kieran.
Axel's just like wordless, like packing his stuff up and ready to leave.
Kieran.
Oh.
Kieran, what?
You want that fucking egg, don't you?
In this economy, hell yeah, you want that
fucking
egg.
stupid.
You want that
I was
egg.
gonna say, It's the voice inside of your head telling you you want it.
Imagine how many hits a jet that could fucking buy.
We'll drop it
Dude,
off
it's
to
like
that robot
$2
in
a
Diamond
piece right
City.
now. That's a lot of fucking money.
Well, I mean, there's really nowhere that we can sell the damn thing anyway.
Yeah, and I'm
We're
also not
wanted
gonna
pretty much
fuck over
everywhere.
Dave like that. I'm not gonna eat Dave's kid.
You're like so emotionally invested in Dave.
I am. I'm not eating Dave's kid. I will raise Dave's child. I'm gonna pack up my shit too.
All right, so
Boz is like, well, fuck.
you guys are packing up your shit. Still no sign of Dave.
Wait, he's not
Ooh.
just invisible. He's like not there.
Wait a minute. I just had another thought.
What's up?
Dave's dead.
What if somehow or some way Dave is more or less claimed us as like her pack? I feel like that goes. I feel like that's stretching out a limb there.
You're the animal guy.
Roll an
I
animal
know.
check.
Wait, hold on. Are we just abandoning Dave?
Dave's gone.
We don't know
Well,
that for sure.
Bush
Dave
was
could be
making a
invisible.
choice based off of his knowledge. With
Yeah.
death claws, when they lay an egg, they're very territorial and aggressive. And this is
So
just.
the fact
But
that
we
it didn't
haven't
eat-
been attacked yet.
Yeah, so that's what he means. Like the fact that he
Yeah.
hasn't, like, or she, I guess, the fact that Dave hasn't killed us while she was laying her egg,
It's either-
might mean that she's ingratiated us into like her pack, like on the same level as her soon-to-be hatchling.
It's either that, or she's saving us.
Or she's about to
For
kill us
later.
right now.
Please let it be good.
As I'm packing, I want to call out for Dave.
That would be a 13?
Okay, so
No, 14, because +1.
okay, so you've come down to about a 50-50 chance with the possibility that either Dave or Davina is saving y'all for later for the hatchling, or has ingratiated you guys into her pack. As you kind of bouncing between the two choices, you hear Kieran just start calling out for Dave as nothing responds. You don't hear any footsteps, you don't hear anything.
I'm gonna wait for Dave to come back. Can't just abandon the fucking egg like that.
I was gonna. Can I investigate around the nest to see see which way Dave went if she left?
Yeah.
Do you want me to roll for it?
Yes, please.
Okay. Ooh. A nat 20. And a
Alright.
plus, so... Oh, actually, no, that would be
Cool.
survival. So, yeah, nat 20.
Okay, so as you're looking around the nest, keeping your distance, of course, you're looking for signs, and you see signs of some tracks. Again, an apex predator such as a chameleon deathclaw typically doesn't leave tracks. However, you're seeing signs that it took off. It is currently not here no more. Like, the stretch between each step is indicative of something running away, like taking off. Its egg is currently unattended.
Ooh. Now that poses a much bigger much bigger question. Because we can't stay there for long.
I love Death
Valentine-
Stranding. Let's pick up this baby and go.
Yeah, because we only had a week to get to the Germination and
It's
back.
3 days each way.
Yeah, which meant only 1 day, which we spent at the Germination. Or wait. Yeah, we did spend like a day at the Germination.
Yeah.
Kieran, as you're calling out, you hear nothing responding.
I start unpacking my shit, and I tell the group, I'm like, listen, you guys go on ahead. I'm gonna stay here, watch the egg till Dave gets back. If he or she comes back, that is.
Can I roll another animal handling check to try and, I guess, piece together what's happening?
Sure, yeah.
Cool. That is an 11.
So, with your knowledge, your extensive knowledge in animals and creatures of the waste, it's fairly easy to put together that your group has been entrusted with the survival of Dave's egg. That it wasn't
So we
just
better not fuck it up.
left here by chance. You also know that if you guys fuck it up, there's a strong chance of that bitch coming back.
Oh. Okay. Wish I'd have never seen this before. Never expected this.
What's even going on?
Dave has chosen us to watch her egg.
Great. Well, gone this far, trying not to piss her off. I guess we might as well commit to the bit now. And Axel will just sit down next to Kieran, fish out his cigarette pack, and then curse to himself when he realizes he has no more cigarettes.
We can't just sit around, guys. We gotta get going. I'm sure that Dave will be able to find us wherever we end up. I mean, that thing tracked us for who knows how long. The first
That's not about leaving Dave finding his or her fucking way back to us. It's that this fucking egg doesn't get destroyed. Do you want to be on the receiving end of the fucking death claw whose child you killed because you fucking neglected it?
No, but we also got to get back to the Red Rocket.
Right, but that doesn't require all of us. That's why I'm saying I'll stay behind and keep after the fucking egg. While you guys go ahead and tell Nick what the fuck's going on.
Axel will take, give Graft all the files that he got from Dr. Yarrow's desk and one of the flesh fruits and hand it to him and kind of explain, like, you know, give the files to Valentine, ask him to, you know, find out everything he can from him and see if he can find someone to study the fruit. And then he'll explain the situation that we heard that anyone who eats it, which me, Hummy, and Bush did, basically, like, their brain slowly rots and obviously doesn't want that to happen. So he says, you know, see if you can find someone who can find some sort of cure for it or something. And he'll just basically explain all that to Graft as concisely as he can.
So I need you to roll charisma check at disadvantage.
Wait, Axel or Graft?
Axel.
At disadvantage, okay. That's a 19 and a 15 plus 1, 16.
So you hear most of what Axel has said. Some of it's just gibberish, though. Like, he's just shaking these papers at you and telling you, Nick Valentine, give these him, yeah. as he holds out the same fruit you have in your pocket, and you hear him say, "Eat fruit, brain."
Do I
Oh, boy.
realize that I'm like talking gibberish?
You have not a fucking clue. You think you have delivered your message to him clearly and concisely.
Fantastic.
Graft is gonna give a slow, slightly confused nod, but he gets the gist of what he's saying. Puts away the papers and the fruit, and he's gonna fiddle through his bag, and he's gonna hand the addict all over to Axel, and just say, like, if it gets rough, you got an option here.
Yeah, I get it.
And I guess we split the party now, right?
Apparently. Yeah, Hummy kind of crawls out of the tent and, perhaps she wants us to raise her baby,
Oh,
be like a stepfather.
sorry, I was interrupted by somebody walking into my room. I was just about to say something. It was supposed to be before Hummy came out of the tent.
Okay, well, we can redact that then. Hummy's still inside, in the tent with his
Okay.
hands busted up.
Bush is gonna go against every bit of his knowledge and pick up the egg.
Okay, so you walk over, you see Kieran just sitting there, staring at the egg, kind of looking around briefly, and you pick the egg up. And
Do I see that, or am I still talking with that?
I would assume everybody sees it.
Yeah, everybody
Are
kind
you
of sees
sure
it.
we should be fucking doing that, Bush?
Yeah, you said yourself that we need to watch this fucking egg.
Egg not safe here. Can't waste time sitting and watching.
Okay, so how's she gonna find us if we take off with her baby?
Deathclaw always know how to find young, even egg.
Do I believe him, DM?
Yeah, I'm gonna say the same fucking thing.
So you guys are listening to him say, Deathclaw always knows a way to find young. And you guys have heard stories about how Deathclaws have tracked men across wastelands just to get back their egg. So what he's saying makes complete sense to y'all.
Okay,
all right, so
but
are we sure we want to?
What's going to happen if she assumes that we stole her baby to eat it or something, and doesn't assume that we were trying to protect it?
Took the words right out of my mouth, Axel.
Dave trust us like pack. Bush hope means won't assume worst.
Well, hope is fucking not exactly the word I'd like to hear when dealing with a Deathclaw.
Bush not want find out either.
And maybe we keep two of us here, the rest of us go back, and the two of us stay here with the egg and watch it.
Yeah, I handed off everything that you guys need to give to Valentine, so it's not like we're needed there right away, as long as you guys get back.
He's just looking to make sure that we're still alive. It's the main point of us getting back in time.
Bush, you already know that you have the scent of the egg on your hands.
Yeah.
So if anything happens to that egg in the time between getting to the Red Rocket,
and
it's coming after you regardless.
I know. Wish they can't leave egg out in open. At least move it somewhere.
We got anything to keep it from taking, you know, bumps and bruises in the meantime?
Bush
like
got
that
Runt's tool
fucking-
bag, but too much stuffing.
Let's not put it inside of a fucking tool bag there, bud.
Graft is gonna give a very annoyed, like, sigh, and take off his jacket, and turn it into, like, a little, tie it up in, like, a kind of swaddle, and put the egg in it.
A baby Bjorn?
Yeah.
This shit's like the fucking school projects for not break the fucking egg.
Yeah, it's a home ec fucking swaddle,
Now
dude.
I'm imagining that it's the little baby like UFO stroller, and the legs like bust out of the bottom, and he's bouncing in it.
Oh Jesus!
You know what I'm talking about?
Fucking buggy bumper.
Kieran,
Yeah.
as you're seeing all this, you feel like the egg would be safer on your person. You've got like this weird connection with this egg and Dave.
Did Dave rape me in the middle of the night?
No,
I don't know if that's quite how it works, buddy.
but you got this weird connection. Like you want to protect this egg.
Maybe that is
Listen.
how it works.
Yeah, no shit. I got the maternal instinct.
You do. It's
Listen,
weird.
Graft. I'll take care of this fucking egg. At least I'll keep it on my person. That way, if anything goes wrong with it, I'll be the one to get fucking gored by Dave.
Well, half of us have already touched the thing, so we're in the shit together now, I guess.
Right, but I feel like
Well, Graft hasn't
that'd be better
directly
in my
handled the
hands.
egg.
Yeah, but that jacket, that's my jacket.
give me the
Yeah.
goddamn fucking egg, Graft.
All this talk of eggs, I'm hungry.
Graft,
At
give
the
me the
mention of
fucking egg.
I say Bush will take the now swaddled egg from Graft and just hold it.
I want that jacket back when you're done using it.
Bush.
Smell like baby Deathclaw.
Bush, why don't you hand the egg over to me?
Bush keep egg safe. Bush gonna
boy.
be here with you.
Are you sure? Don't want you to toss the egg in your tool bag.
Bush not be smart, but not that stupid.
Bush retarded, but not that retarded. Well, listen, I feel like it'd be better in my hands, seeing as how, you know, I'm the closest with Dave. There's just something, I don't know, I've got a feeling I need to hold on to that egg. Would you at least do me that favor so I could put my fucking mind at ease? Please. Please,
How about
Bush.
Bush sit next to you? Keep egg in hand.
I guess that'll do. As long as I can keep my eye on it.
Alright, so who's heading back to Red Rocket with me?
Well, I think everybody now, right? Aren't we? Wasn't that the whole point of swaddling the egg?
Yeah. But we gotta go. We're wasting time.
Axel is just annoyed. He shrugs on his jacket and just starts heading back in the direction that they came from originally, from the Red Rocket, just ahead of everybody else. I'm kind of talking to himself, mumbling to himself.
And, like,
How
Can
about
I-
Bush sit next to you?
Yep, I'm just gonna start heading that way now. Just following Graft.
And
Sticking by Bush.
I'll stay close. Yeah, we'll stay close together to provide Kieran that comfort he apparently needs.
I'll walk with Robbie, I guess.
I'm a new father.
That is exactly the feeling you have, Kieran, is you're a new father.
Bro, I got raped. I got raped by a death ball.
What?
I'm not sure how that works.
Yeah, did like, I'm not even
Dave's
gonna
a
say
she.
No, say it. Please
I'm gonna
say
say,
it.
what did she do? Did she get you like blackout drunk and then smash her fucking cloaca up against your bonus hole for a few hours?
Probably.
I feel like I need a shower after saying that.
Life is beautiful.
Oh, you guys begin the 3-day trek back to the Red Rocket. Are you guys going to be stopping to make camp, or are you guys just, going on, pushing on through?
What do we have time for?
Not a lot.
Yeah, not a lot.
Yeah.
That conversation burned up some daylight.
We probably have enough time to make camp one more time, but we're probably going to have to hike through at least one night, right?
Yeah, most
I'd
definitely.
rather do it sooner than later so that we can get more distance.
Fair. So you guys want to hike through the first night and then we'll camp second night?
Especially because when I go to sleep is when my withdrawal. Axel would probably say, like, when I go to sleep, that's when my withdrawals are the worst. So I'd rather handle that later rather than sooner.
All right, I guess charge to the first day.
As we're traveling, can I have Brick walk ahead of us to I guess keep an eye out for tracks and shit.
Yeah,
because
that's fine.
Let me. I have to pull up his stat sheet. If my fucking TV will turn, but yeah, here we go. Because his passive perception is 14.
Okay.
So I'd like to have him walk ahead.
Smart.
So the first day, you guys are just trekking through. Brick's walking ahead, and as time passes, he changes direction, changes course from what you guys were, where you guys came from, going through different alleys, and you guys encounter nothing. And as the sun sets, you guys continue through the night, and again, sun rises once more as you have not encountered anything, but you guys are feeling tired. Axel, you are feeling the effects of the withdrawals. You think it's the withdrawals. As you're breathing heavy, you got the cold sweats, you're shaking, realizing you haven't eaten anything for 2 days. You haven't even had any water. And you just feel that flesh fruit pulsating in your satchel, almost like it, or the flesh fruits pulsating in your satchel, almost like they're calling out to you.
I'm gonna stubbornly try to get a ration down instead.
All right, roll a endurance check at disadvantage.
All right. Double 18s.
Double 18s.
Oh, sweet.
So you force a ration down and you feel your stomach just clench as it's trying to push it back up. You feel it go into your throat, but you just swallow it back down as it tastes like nothing. But you are in just excruciating pain trying to not throw this ration up.
Pain I don't have a huge problem with. I'll suffer through it, and I feel a little better subconsciously knowing that I got some food down.
You guys notice that Axel is fucking not doing too good.
Yeah, I'm like kind of like, you know, like covering up my fucking like burps and belches and shit. Like when you're like too full or you're like queasy from not eating. Doing the thing where you like cover your mouth and like turn away. Like he's doing a lot of that. And as mentioned, like he's just sweating bullets. It's not quite as bad as when he had his fucking psycho meltdown, but it's not too far off. Not too dissimilar.
Friend Axel look, what puny human call it? Friend Axel looks sick.
Yeah, I don't feel too good.
My friend, do you want some whiskey?
No. I mean, I want it, but it's not gonna do much good, I don't think.
But whiskey is like, how do they say it in Russia? They say whiskey for soul or something. I don't know. They drink vodka or something. I don't know. But try whiskey. Whiskey's good.
Axel's gonna shake his head and try to get some water down.
I guess I'll just go fuck myself, whiskey bastard. Fuck.
I'll take some whiskey. You hear Hummy kind of speaking up from behind you, and Axel roll a endurance check at a disadvantage again.
For that water.
Ravi will hand the bottle over to Hummy.
Hummy holds up his hands as they're just purple.
Oh.
as he just really. Could you pour it in my mouth, please? I'll get on my knees.
Feed me, Seymour.
What the
Feed me.
What the fuck is this? Oh, what the fuck? Oh, what happened to your hands, you disgusting bastard?
That rad Todd crushed him. He couldn't handle the truth.
What truth? What do you mean by truth?
The truth that he's a rad Todd. And he's not he's not as tough as he makes out to be. Look at him.
He crushed your hands.
I mean,
I would assume that's quite tough.
I mean,
maybe you might be right, but
I mean, you know, it's not hard to hurt a man who's already been on death's door. You know, not really much of an accomplishment.
Oh, you are depressing. Here, open your fucking mouth.
He drops to his knees and opens his mouth. Thank you.
Stand up, you fucking cunt.
But I'm taller
Jesus
than you.
Christ.
As he stands up and he's eye level with you. But I'm too tall.
Okay, open your mouth and shut the fuck up.
He opens his mouth and sticks his tongue out.
Oh, God. I'm gonna pour a little of the whiskey into his mouth.
You just hear him gulping it down. Thank you. As he cleans his face off with his jellied hand.
Yeah, Jesus Christ, you are one pathetic bastard.
Hey, Robbie.
How are you supposed to... I have a question. Now that you don't have hands. No, my question first.
Okay.
Now that you don't have hands, how the fuck are you supposed to come so that you could be a useful unit in this team?
So I have...
Or are you just going to be this sick Jewish fuck the entire time?
I have...
Don't ask questions you don't want the answer to.
I have 2 questions now.
Oh, God.
The first one is, do you know what a queefus is?
Why, what is it?
I don't know. I'm asking you. If I knew what it was, why would I ask?
I thought this was a back and forth thing. Okay, I do not know what a queefus is.
And do you mind jacking me off from time to time while you read letters from my wife to me? I won't tell anybody.
I'm gonna turn to the group and I'm gonna go. Should I just kill him now? I don't understand why he could. Can I kill him now, or is it necessary to keep him around, or are we going to use him as bait? He's lost his only key like, I don't know, character trait of his, which was he beats off and then he becomes this man. Now we just got fucking Barbara Streisand.
I bet you if you just say he's a good friend, it'll be fine. Just do it from, the next room over.
Wait a minute. I think we could probably make him come by giving him compliments.
No, don't do that. No, that's not how it works.
You are a good man. You are a good man. You're strong. You would have pleased your wife very well if she wasn't being pleased by another man better.
That doesn't work.
You run fast, faster than the average man. You are a fast runner, very fast.
Never
very,
mind.
very fast you run.
I shouldn't have asked for your help. It's just not doing it.
Are you going to come yet? Are you going to come?
If anything, it's crawled inside of me. Please stop.
I tried, my friend. But I will not jack you off. I can try to speak to you until completion, but that is it.
It's not gonna work. Never mind. Forget it.
Go rub yourself against the wall.
As he walks away, you just hear like his hands. It sounds almost like a water balloon. Just sloshing.
That's insane.
A garbage bag with some chicken bones in it.
Like a wet bag of cement.
It's like cream corn in a Ziploc.
Yep.
Like some fucking voodoo wind chimes.
Oh my god.
That sounds vaguely racist, but okay.
It does. It sounds vaguely racist, but okay.
So you guys continue, and again, let's see.
Oh, by the way, that endurance check you asked me to roll was a 19 and then a 15.
Okay.
Which with my addition, that's 17 on the low roll.
So you drink some water, and you're starting to choke. Like almost like you're about to just throw it up. But you manage to try as hard as you can to keep it down, but you feel like your stomach's about to burst. You for some reason feel uncomfortably full. Like you just ate just nothing but just straight rocks.
Oh god.
Yeah, you know that feeling.
All right, I guess I'm out of options at this point. Do I have to eat the whole? Well, I guess I wouldn't know. Okay, I'll take a bite of one of the fruits I have.
All right. So you pull this flesh fruit out of your pocket, and it's pulsating in your hand, and you are just feeling drawn to it, as you know you have to eat this thing, and you eat it. And again, you taste the taste of blood, but immediately it's replaced by the sweetest fucking taste on earth. It is delicious. It's like you haven't eaten anything for years. Only cardboard. And yeah, this thing, give yourself a +2 to your endurance, and give yourself 1d5 temporary hit points.
Is that on top of the +1 I already had?
Yes.
Okay. And +5 temporary hit points?
1d5. So you
1d5.
Yeah, 5 temporary hit points. And you are now in stage 2.
Oh, fantastic.
And what stage does it metastasize?
What?
I'll go.
Isn't that stage 4?
I was just making a joke, like cancer joke.
Oh,
that's stage 4, group 5 is when it metastasizes.
And also your charisma, anytime you try to speak, it's disadvantage. Your charisma skill itself is -1, and your what's the other one? And we'll just leave it as intelligence. Your intelligence is dropped to 1 or -1 point as well.
You're like slowly turning into Jessup.
This is why you don't do drugs, kids.
God damn it. Is this because I didn't roll a natural 20 on that first roll when I initially ate it?
No, so the when you eat it, You all had a roll, an endurance roll, except Bush. He had a 1 at advantage because of his physiology, but you were the one that got the lowest. Everyone else passed it. So as far as your character could tell, no one else is eating the fruit but you.
Great.
You've tried Psycho Addiction. Now try New Game Plus.
And so it's like it's a new stage every time I eat a fruit.
No. You're in stage 2, being that, you know, you've eaten the fruit once, you're addicted to it, and now you've eaten the fruit twice. You get the buff, and you get to be in stage 2. Stage 3's requirements are a little different. Same with stage 4.
Oh.
I told you I wasn't gonna fucking push you off that ledge.
I know it's still not very favorable, and I'm hoping against hope that there's some way I can fucking I can weasel my way out of it, but it's not as bad as I was thinking.
No, because you did
Also,
get a
where
nice
are you
little
supposed
bonus.
to get more?
Yeah, but unfortunately, I'm probably not going to be able to sweet talk my way into having some fun before the end if my charisma's getting lower and lower.
I'm sure Hummy would be accepting.
Yeah, but
Those
not
hands
Axel's
gotta
type.
feel pretty goddamn good at this point.
Who's trying to help me? Was that you, Axel? Friend Axel, as Bush calls you?
Yeah, I can say some nice words to you if you give me some caps, I guess.
Oh.
The price just went up.
Oh.
That's from the negotiations.
You drive a hard bargain. But my caps belong to my beautiful wife, Dolores. She needs them. I'm a good husband. She comes first.
Well, that's a shame.
Not my fault you're
if you
alone.
were to give me some caps for my services, you'd be a pretty good friend.
Stop it, you're teasing. The caps, see, look, he holds out a handful of caps. They all have Dolores's name shittily drawn on them.
I don't
Time
want
to
to touch his
snap out of his
hands,
hand.
so I'm just gonna turn and keep walking as
Yes.
I finish the fruit.
Can I try to swipe the caps?
Oh yeah, you could try. Roll
yeah.
sleight of hand check.
Let's haze Hummy a little bit more. Sleight of hand. That's a 26.
Okay, so
Sheesh.
you swipe the 30 caps out of his hand, and as you do, you feel his hand, and it does feel like just a jelly-filled water balloon as his hand goes backwards, touching the tips of his fingers touching his forearm.
Oh my god.
As he looks at you, just, those are mine.
Just imagine the fucking disgusted face that Graf is making, and he's making that face on top of itself twice.
Jesus. You son
And he
of
just pockets the caps, wipes his hand on his fucking pants, and then just turns and suddenly wants to be in the front of the pack, as in far away from Hummy.
Yeah, Axel's walking with you.
So
And he
you
definitely
guys-
seems like he's... DM, do I feel like a lot better after eating that fruit?
Oh, you feel 1,000 times better. You don't even have withdrawals, which is weird. Because you ain't even taking any fucking drugs. Like, it's all strange as fuck to you, but you're not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth.
Yeah. Like, at the back of my mind, I know that this is like setting the stage for something really bad, considering what I know about the fruit. But I'm taking what advantage I can get.
While you can use it.
Yep.
So you guys make the next day, day 2, your travels again. The dog leading the pack, you guys following him, and no trouble arises at all. And it's become nighttime. You guys are setting up camp.
Who do we want to set up camp this time?
I have good survival. I can do
I'll
it.
do it. I'll do it.
With what fucking hands?
Your mother's hands, that's who. Bing.
I'm gonna kick Hummy in the nuts.
Jesus. You straight full frontal just boot him right in the nutsack as he drops down and grabs his balls. It reminds me of that time that mommy did that.
Go find a corner where you aren't gonna be a fucking presence.
Hummy is not allowed to do Family Guy cutaways.
So Hummy kind of crawls away, sniffling as he goes to like a corner of the fucking area that you guys are at, which is in somewhat of a dilapidated building. Parts of the wall is down, but it provides good visual if anybody's going to try to get the jump on you. The other walls in this building are boarded up, and there's only one way in, one way out.
Oh, that's good.
So, what was that check for the camp?
That's, let's see. 19.
Okay.
Nice.
So you just quickly and efficiently throw this camp together. You don't put up a little campfire because you're not hungry. And honestly, you don't have to cook the fruit to eat it, which is a good thing. But damn, that fruit's good. But you are full.
Yeah, but I'm not hungry, so
yeah, fuck 'em.
I'm visibly less stressed now.
Oh no, you're not even stressed. You feel like it. You feel like an island in an ocean.
A sense of euphoria.
Yeah, you're euphoric. Like all the world's problems just disappeared. You are just being.
I'm gonna kind of like find like, if there's like an upper floor to the building, I'm gonna go up a floor and like find like an open smashed out window and just kind of look up at the stars.
Okay. As you do, you know, Pink Floyd's Time plays in your head. I'm just kidding.
I was gonna say the stars at night are big and bright.
Yeah, this is actually significantly less bad than what I thought the fruit thing was going to be. I thought it was going to be like, you eat the fruit and you're immediately hungry again. So I'm glad that it's at least like, at least if I have it, it like tides me over for a time.
Yeah, I'm not gonna rat fuck you on this. Come on, man.
Okay.
I guess Bush is gonna attempt to make a fire.
Okay, roll
So that
survival.
way we can stay warm.
Roll to survive.
That's a 15.
All right, so you make a makeshift campfire, and sure as shit, it's roaring, and if you guys are hungry, you guys can eat.
What was that?
I said I've got rations if anybody needs one.
Yeah, Bush is completely out of rations.
I'll say
Because he's been feeding...
You guys are pretty hungry.
Yeah. Bush has been out of rations because he's prioritized feeding Dave to keep him from eating everybody else. And Brick. Because Brick's a good boy.
Graft, you have that pulsating fruit in your pocket. 2 of them.
Yeah, I do. And they will stay in my pocket for now.
Why?
Oh, and you said it was nightfall.
Well, he also has like 12 fucking rations or something.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah. Who needs a ration?
I'll take a ration. I will have one.
Right.
Thank you, please.
Robbie, Bush, me. Does Kieran need a ration?
Can I have a ration, please?
Yeah, I'm not feeding it to you though.
Oh, never mind.
That's my favorite new. That's my favorite new thing. He's just like a fucking. You're such a gentle fucking ass, man.
He's just in fucking perma-gooner mode.
Tommy Can's the choosing beggar.
Oh, never mind.
Never mind.
I don't know if Kieran needs one, but I'm gonna mark one off for him anyways.
This man fell asleep.
Ration. No, I didn't.
No, you don't need one?
No.
No, I didn't.
I think I got a decent amount of rations. I think it's like a week and a half's worth.
Very cool.
I could take his extra.
Bushfighter can feed Ragman.
Alright, sure, that's all you, buddy. Make another ration for Hummy on the condition that I'm not the one that feeds it to him.
You keep it. I've seen where your hands have been. Yeah.
Must be better places than White Hand.
Not by much. He holds his hand. He holds his crushed hands out. Look what you did. These were my wife pleases.
Should be lucky it didn't crush puny head.
Why do you have to bust out my penis like that, you son of a bitch? Here, just put the ration in my hands, I'll figure it out.
Reminder that phrasing is important.
Well, Bush doesn't care. He hardly knows what a penis is. Because super mutants don't have dicks.
They have mounds. Just nothing but pure muscle.
Pretty much. Bush will more or less kind of shove the ration almost in his face, but just hold it directly in front of his face.
Feeding him
Just
that
shut
BGC.
up and eat. What?
Feeding him that BGC.
Yeah, that nice BGC.
Oh my god.
You see, male super mutants have mounds, and female super mutants have almond joys.
No, they have craters.
Oh my god.
Hummy reluctantly goes and takes a bite and continues to eat as you have this food in his face, as he starts crying, as he in about 5-10 minutes he finishes the ration still crying. It reminds me of that time that Dolores had Bocephus over to the house. As he goes to the corner of the building and just curls up and cry, you hear him sobbing.
I'm going to bed. Good night, everybody. And Graft is gonna set down his bedroll and yeah.
Good night, I take first watch.
Okay.
I'd eventually come down. I'd eventually come down after looking at the stars for a while, just enjoying being in a state of just like pleasantly existing, which has not happened for me for a long while. And I'd offer to take second watch. Like I'd communicate to Bush and Kieran that I'll take second watch before I go knock out for a few hours.
Bush got no problem with that. But what's got you in good mood?
I don't know, just been leveled out, I guess.
You find Psycho?
No.
You take a dick doll?
Nope. Maybe my body's getting used to withdrawals, because up until I met you guys, I hadn't been sober in 7 years.
Must be a good thing then.
Hey, we will see. Yeah, I'll just go and lay down and sleep, and probably sleep pretty soundly, pretty restfully.
As you fall asleep, you feel like you're just laying in a marshmallow. You haven't been this comfortable ever, and you just immediately pass out. And as you do, you're kind of stirred awake. As you open your eyes, and it's hot, it's nasty. The smell of death, burning flesh, and metal fills your nostrils. As you see this guy you recognized from the forge just having his hand outstretched to you. And as you're kind of waking up, you realize that you're in the foundry. The Saugus
in the steel mill?
Yeah. And this guy absolutely kicked the shit out of you. And just consistently kicks the shit out of you. Each and every fucking day. He beat your ass so bad. He knocked some of your teeth out.
Ooh.
As he's just standing there with his hand outstretched. He's covered in just soot and sweat. You took that ass kicking pretty good, kid. Yes, you're not gonna be getting thrown into the crucible. Handle yourself pretty well.
Whoop-de fucking do for me then, huh?
As you stand up, you're about waist high to him. Yeah, watch your mouth, kid, or else I'll put you back down on the ground and have you licking my fucking boots clean. Getting the muck off of them.
I don't say anything. I just kind of look down, look away. Let my hair kind of like hide my face as I'm trying not to cry.
As you're walking away, you hear this guy say, "Oh, look at that. He's not crying again like a bitch. I guess we finally beat some man into his ass."
I use every bit of will I have to kind of like bite my tongue. My tongue kind of runs over my mouth, which is like full of blood, feeling the gaps where my canines were smacked out of my head.
As you're walking through the ironworks to where you call a bed, you see just standing there, a figure standing there watching everything play out. He's just dark, shadowy looking figure, very large. He's wearing what appears to be his normal getup of a power armor chassis with just cobbled pieces of armor put on there. As you just see nothing but the lit cherry of a cigarette illuminating his face, as he's got a big shit-eating grin as the smoke just comes out the sides. You wake up briefly. You're still back at camp. still in a state of euphoria. Confused, but damn, you're feeling good. You're wide the fuck awake.
I get up and kind of like stretch my joints, like kind of, you know, when you wake up and you like stretch and your back pops, but it's like very pleasant.
You stretch out, your back pops, and your legs start shaking violently.
Oh yeah, that's the
It's one of those
There you
kind
go. There you go.
Ooh, man.
Kieran and Bush, you guys are sitting out there. Just sitting out there. You hear Axel stirring.
Oh, good. Just about to wake him up anyway.
It's been a whole
Hey,
5
guys.
minutes.
Must feel good to sleep so little.
Like 5 minutes since he went to go lay down.
Yep, he literally hit the pillow. 5 minutes had passed and he's wide the fuck awake.
This man took the limitless pill.
What are you doing up so early?
Well, everybody else needs to sleep, right?
Right, but it's only been like 5 minutes. Usually these shifts are about 3-4 hours, no?
Very funny.
Wish I'd
Does it
wish
look
it
like
was
I'm
true.
laughing?
Been asleep few minutes. Must have been good sleep.
I mean, kid, are you fisting my fucking bonus hole here? You've only been asleep for 5 minutes.
Axel's kind of like scratches his head. He doesn't really know what to make of that. I mean, he connects the dots that it's definitely. I mean, in his mind, it's got to have something to do with the fruit. But he feels okay. So, you know, despite the nerves kind of in his gut, hearing what Hummy said about how he was told that the fruit basically like slowly takes over your mind. Not really anything he can do about it in the interim. So he's like, "Oh look, if you guys want to take an early night, I can take over."
Wish not gonna complain about that.
I guess I wouldn't be opposed to turning in early.
I guess as Bush goes to lay down, he'll kind of like pet Brick as he walks by, which is uncharacteristic for Axel because Axel is very much a cat person.
I kind of see this and turn to Bush and kind of whisper to him, "What the fuck's got him in such a good mood recently?"
Would not know. Whatever it is, must be real good and make him act this way.
Well, maybe he's found a new fucking concoction.
Not see him, what you say, shoot up? Or nothing like that. Maybe just not addicted no more?
Could be. I suppose he's been sober long enough, it seems. At least fighting his way through his addictions, I guess.
Well, enough talk. Bushhider wants sleep. Bushhider help keep eggs safe.
Alright, well, turn in and be careful with it.
Bush will lay down on his pile of, I guess, random bits of cloth since he doesn't really have the concept of a bed.
I'm gonna
and
Like
kind of
fucking-
and protectively and kind of wrap around the egg and kind of curl up with it.
I'm gonna make my bed near Bush just to kind of stay close to this egg.
So you guys fall asleep, Axel?
Yeah, I'll just sit down by the fire, just, you know, enjoying kind of the gentle heat it's giving off, and I'll take a book out of my bag. It's not the one I've been scribbling in, it's a different one, and I'll just crack it open and start reading it.
And as you're reading this book, some time has passed. Feels like just a few minutes, but it's been a few hours. And you're just breezing through this book as a sound from outside of the building catches your attention, almost like someone's trying to get your attention.
I'll like crease the page where it interrupted me and then close the book, set it down, and, you know, kind of carefully get up and peek outside to see where the sound is coming from, what's causing the noise.
As you do, you see this metallic hand, very large, kind of, you know, finger gesture you over around the corner.
So have my hand resting on the grip of my gun, you know, kind of in a defensive stance, and I'll follow it.
As you walk through the alley, you turn the corner, you feel this large hand grab you by the neck and covering part of your chest as it slams you up against the brickwork of the wall. Well, when were you gonna introduce me to your friends, huh? And you recognize the voice and the face as Slag.
My eyes kind of widen, filled with a fury that I haven't tapped into in a long time. My chest starts heaving. I'm like, you know, almost like drooling, almost foaming at the corners of the mouth, and I don't say anything. I just bare my metal canines, almost growling.
He kind of cocks his head to the side. Oh, that's adorable. You'd think after all this time you'd realize that doesn't work on me. I mean, I am the reason you have those. Isn't that right, pup?
Not your pup anymore. Never will be again.
So who are these suckers?
The people that you don't want to fuck with. Because they're with me.
Oh, says the guy that wanted to be outcast. Death before dishonor, remember that? And you chose dishonor. So, who are these marks?
They're not marks.
You're running a game on them, aren't you?
I don't say anything.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, I know you are. That's my good pup. Getting in close with people, letting them trust you, and taking them for everything they've got. You want it all. I want it all. Isn't that right?
Where's Marcus?
Oh, Marcus is okay. Don't you worry. Marcus has taken up your position very well. Thought it was going to be some big shoes to fill, but, you know, he filled them out pretty well. Don't you worry, as you feel his metal hand kind of tussle your hair as you would a child.
You better not have him taking kids.
I mean, what else would I have him do? I mean, you're in no position to tell me what to do with my gang.
He's just, I'm just breathing.
You feel his hand that's around your throat and chest gripping you tighter. I don't think you're hearing me. Let me demonstrate a little bit of who the fuck I am. As he pushes you through the wall, you wake up.
Oh.
like, you know, like shoot up. I'm like breathing heavy. I'm sweating. Tears are at the corners of my eyes, and I'm like holding my neck.
Bush will kind of stir at the coughing and the commotion he's causing.
What's got you so noisy?
No. Get out of my head. And he's kind of just like his head in his hands, almost like rocking back and forth. He's sweating bullets again now.
Maybe Bush take over again. Look like you exhausted almost.
Bush, as you look around, you see it's almost, it's dawn's breaking as the sun's almost crest the skyline.
Oh, okay.
Better yet, let's wake the others. Get moving
Before
again.
he goes to wake everyone up, I'll kind of like grab him by the forearm. You don't tell anyone what you saw. You got that?
What Bush saw just made me think you have a... what's it called? Episode. Like with psycho withdrawal.
Yeah. Don't go talking to the others about it. They don't know it won't hurt them.
Alright. Bush keep it secret. Only 'cause seem like good friend.
Axel nods and lets go of his arm. He'll like take off his sweater and like basically use it as like a sweat rag, like his coat, and just like wipe his face with the sweat.
Bush, you wake up everybody in the room.
When I wake up Hummy, I just kick his leg instead of waking everybody else up with my hand.
No. Just 5 more minutes.
Get up, Ragman. We have ground to cover.
I guess. So he gets up and just kind of drags himself to the fire that's now just smoldering embers. Ravi, do you got any more of that whiskey?
This early? Why want firewater this early?
Because I'm in a lot of pain. I mean, did we forget that I got, sawzalled up my fucking stomach? I got my fucking hands broken as he kind of shakes them in front of you as you hear them sloshing. Of course, now they're purple and they're just swelled up. They look like sausages.
Yes. I have some whiskey here.
He grabs the bottle with his shitty hands and just starts downing it. You hear him just gulping it as he's wincing with each drink.
Ragman's hands almost look like good eating.
He looks at you while still drinking as he drops the bottle down, holding it between the palms of his hands as best he can. The bottle itself just kind of sliding down just ever so slowly. Don't you dare. I need these hands. They're Dolores's hands. How else am I gonna welcome her back?
If Bushrider ever eats you, only thing gonna be left is hands. Bushrider not eat Ragman's hand after see what they do.
You're a monster. Thank you, Ravi, for being such a good friend, better than Radtod Bush. As he hands back the whiskey that's almost gone.
Everyone who's not currently indisposed with conversation would probably see Axel sitting by the fire, like furiously scribbling in his journal.
Oh, we got a writer in the group.
Fuck off.
Oh.
Bush will, I guess, wrap up with the little stuff that he unpacked to sleep. As Bush does, just kind of carelessly, since he doesn't care much about it.
Enough talk. Let's get moving. Have good feeling about today.
Above game DM, am I going through withdrawals again now?
No.
No?
No. You don't know what the fuck that dream was. You ain't never had a dream that fucking real. You still feel the hand of slag gripping your neck and chest. Like, you've been in hazes before and you've had some wild fucking dreams, but never like that. Hell, you could smell him. It was like he was real.
Yeah, I kind of do like a snot rocket, trying to get the smell of like gunpowder and like flakes of metal out of my senses.
As you do that, nothing but blood comes out.
Oh.
Like, that shit's chunk.
Ugh.
I'm pretty sure everybody would fucking notice that.
Yeah, especially the sound it made, like, you know, wet flesh hitting the ground.
Jesus Christ, Axel, are you alright? What the fuck's going on over there?
What, you want to take a fucking picture? Make it last longer? I say as I like get up in his face.
Maybe I do, maybe I don't. I'm just asking what the fuck's wrong with you. No need to get your fucking panties in a bunch.
I grab him by the lapels of his IRA uniform. Give it your best shot, then. We'll see if you make it.
Oh, look, he's being fucking angry. Why don't you fucking calm down and tell us what the fuck's going on with you? Can't have you acting all fucking erratic.
Erratic? You want to see erratic? Let me go a few more days about Psycho. I'll fucking show you erratic. Fuck.
Bush will try and get between them and separate them. It's more or less aggressively pushing them apart.
Not need waste more time. Want angry doesn't make me angry.
Well, we don't need any more fucking hands getting destroyed.
And if they get angry, I get angry.
I'll let go of Kieran and wait for Brick to start sniffing out our trail as he's done the past few days.
Yeah, you better let go of Kieran. He's my bestest friend. I'd hate
I can hear
hate to fuck you
Robbie
up.
typing away.
Boss, do you want me to like turn around and crack Hummy in the face? Because that's what's about to happen.
I was honestly, with just because of how Bush is half tempted to just do what he almost did to Kieran the first time that he got angry.
Yeah, we should kill off Hummy.
No!
But
Bush I'd half tempted to kill you now. Save you for snack later.
Well, maybe we shouldn't kill anybody. Let's not get all hasty and start killing each other. We've made it this far together. We might as well try to stay together for a little longer.
Yeah.
And in worst case scenario, he's likely to die by the hands of someone else. No offense.
Bush will kind of give just like a dismissive way and start looking for Brick to see if he's found the trail yet.
Yeah, he found a trail. As you guys Oh, sorry, go ahead.
What you find, Brick? Find next step of journey or good food?
Brick just kind of howls at you.
Good dog.
Bush will turn to everyone else.
Enough talk. Let's get going. Before Bush rip off Ragman's head.
I'm following Brick, maybe even like before Bush is. And I'm just like spacing out, like that whole conversation with Slag just like replaying in my head.
You guys are walking, kind of just keeping quiet, not really talking to one another, especially after Axel's outburst. And you guys are making good time, surprisingly, as you're starting to recognize the
surroundings.
Yeah, I was losing my train of thought there. Recognize the surroundings. And as it gets later, about midday, you guys make it back to the Red Rocket Station.
Ooh. That means we made really good time, actually.
We made up for all that time lost during that conversation about whether or not we're gonna fucking stay with the egg.
But now that we're there, now the question is well, I'm assuming this is going to be like where we stop it, since everybody's saying they'll need to step away soon.
Yeah.
What do we decide? How do we decide to spend the rest of the day? Since I'm assuming Nick isn't there yet.
So as you guys get to the Red Rocket Station, you see that Jessup's outside finalizing what appears to be the defenses. He's got some makeshift turrets built up or scavenged, one of the two. You see that the windows that were exposed but only covered by cloth are now covered with metal. As he notices you guys and, hey, what's everybody up to?
Axel's just gonna kind of ignore his, well, not ignore, he's gonna give like a half nod and then ask Jessup, hey, can I use the bathroom in there?
Yes, make sure you clean the bucket when you're done. I forgot.
Yeah. And he's gonna jog into the bathroom, and in his mind, because this is fucking tweaker math for you, he knows somehow that the fruit is fucking with him, more than like Psycho does, at least in the fact that like he's having these weird vivid dreams. So in his fucking addict mind, functioning the way it has for the past almost decade, like you can cancel drugs out with other drugs. So he's gonna take his last stick of Psycho and he's gonna jam it in his fucking neck.
Ooh.
What the fuck's his problem? Acting like I just shit in his fucking scrambled eggs. Speaking of, as you jam the needle in your neck, you hear it go in, and nothing.
Ooh.
That rush that you used to get from Psycho, you got nothing. Maybe it was a dud. Or maybe it's the fruit.
Fuck.
I get those kind of shits too. They just want to be stubborn.
Must be, withdrawals.
Oh, the tweaker shits. Oh, yeah. He needs to drink some water. Or some coffee. That'll help loosen it up a bit. Ravi, my friend. Ravi, did you bring whiskey?
I did. Well, a little bit. The one with the squishy hands drank most of it.
Squishy hands? Who's that? He sees Hummy. Oh, god damn. What happened to your hands? Bush crushed them. I'm sure he had his reasons. And what about...
Ragman decided to make Bushhider angry.
Ragman? Why is he called Ragman?
Friend Axel fixed him almost, and left closed rags in him.
Really? That has to be the funniest fucking thing I've ever heard. Ragman. Sounds like a gay superhero. So, what's with the egg? Did you give birth? I didn't know super mutants could give birth. Are you a chicken?
Oh. No, this Deathclaw egg.
Get it the fuck out of here. Unless we're gonna eat it. Well, I'm not gonna eat it. You can eat it though.
Bushhider believe Deathclaw trust us to take care of egg. Keep safe.
Oh. So you've been dipping into old assholes, that's his name, right? The one that's taking a shit in my bucket? Asshole, right?
Above game, Steely Dan.
Steely Dan, that's who it was. Steely Dan. I actually forgot. Damn. He's the one mucking up my bucket or trying to, right?
Bushrider thinks so.
Ah, that's gonna stink up the joint. Well, there's a robot man inside. I'm surprised Steely Dan didn't see it. But, you know, he's here to speak with you folks. He came early. Said he wanted to be here. Specifically to talk of some shit. I don't know. I was just told to make the place defendable. Just in case.
Robot man must be right then. Make place safe. And keep it safe.
And Bush will, after Bush says that, he'll walk into the red rocket. With Brick following behind him.
Oh, you guys got a puppy dog?
Yeah. Good boy named Brick.
Can I pet that dog?
Well, that took me a second.
Can I pet that dog?
Don't blame Brick if loose finger.
I've already lost most of them. He holds up his hand that only has a thumb and a index finger on it. You see?
This man is incredible. He built an entire fucking defense system with like half his fingers. I can see why he effortlessly punched so many holes in so many people the size of his fucking fist.
It's amazing. See, I could hear the man taking a shit in my bucket, and he still remembers the legend of me. Robert!
Bush had a fist bigger than your fist.
Yeah,
Make bigger hole.
He drops his pants. But I got a bigger dick. Try beating that, super mutant. Look at it. He starts, like, you know, shaking his hips side to side as you hear it slapping his hips. Yeah, beat that, you big bastard.
So stupid.
So it's confirmed Lord of Jessup has a fucking hog and a half on him. Cool. Good stuff.
No, anybody that could see aside from Bush, it's you know, just an average sized penis. You know, nothing really to write home about, but it is, you know, canonically bigger than Bush's non-existent penis.
Yeah.
True.
What dangly thing between old man leg?
That's called the fister. It's the wife destroyer. It's the penetrator 5000. Granted, it's ran out of juice, but, you know, back in my heyday, they called it the defiler.
This is the best part of the game so far. The whole night.
Bushrider always wonder what it's called.
Oh,
Maybe remember for next time.
yes, make sure to let people know that you do not have a Defiler 9000. Let them know, let them wonder.
I guess after that uplifting conversation for Bush, he'll finally walk through the doorway to the red rocket.
Jessup kind of waddles over to you, Kieran. Oh, Mr. Fancy Pants Metal Leg Man. How are you?
Well, I suppose tired from the trip, but other than that, doing alright. Got into it with Axel a little bit, but I think that's because he's fucking suffering withdrawals. It's been acting a little strange. He was fucking coughing up blood before we got back here.
Oh. Oh, yeah, the wasteland will do that to you. Coughing up blood, making your skin fall off, making your twig and berries fucking wilt. It's wild. He's still just standing in front of you ass naked with his pants around his ankles.
Well, seems like it's definitely done that to you. But, hopefully he fucking cools off in the bathroom there. Doesn't ruin your shit bucket too much.
Ooh. You're different. Something happened to you out there.
I don't like the way you said that.
You've got the
I need an adult.
I am an adult.
Oh, God.
You've got the 1,000-yard
I'm just
stare.
imagining him standing in a fucking park saying that.
Well, technically, he's in a parking lot of a gas station saying this.
I need an adult. I am an adult.
You got the 1,000-yard stare. You've seen some shit. Some real shit.
There may have been a few things that went on out there. A couple of them. Pretty fucking ugly. Almost lost my life to a fucking deathclaw. But, well, I guess we could consider them friendly, at least for now.
Oh. I want to talk to you a little bit later.
Dear God. Alright, well, I'm gonna go inside. Get some fucking sleep.
You do that. You can go lay on my cot.
I think I'd prefer my own bed.
And where is that? Where exactly is your bed?
Don't worry about that. I'll figure it the fuck out.
Okay, well, once you're done speaking to the aluminum foil man, I'm gonna come talk with you. We're gonna talk. We're gonna rock talk.
Right.
Right. See ya! As you guys all step
I'm just gonna fucking turn and like fucking kind of like speed walk into the fucking Red Rocket station to get away from his Red Rocket.
As you guys walk in there, you guys do see Nick Valentine just kind of sitting at the counter. Well, it's about time. I thought I'd be waiting here all day.
I guess at this point, Axel would step out of the bathroom. He does not look good.
Withdrawals must be hard.
Looking a little shitty there under the gills.
Yeah, we got a bigger problem than withdrawals. And
yeah, I've heard.
I'll explain the whole situation about the flesh fruit and how I think it's fucking with my head. And I'll basically go through the whole thing, like how I've been having like super vivid dreams. I'm like snotting up blood, coughing up blood, and how like it's messing with my ability to eat, drink, and stuff like that. Also, I guess I'll take the files from Graft and the one fruit that I gave him, and I'll hand that to Valentine, and you know, explain all that too about what I would want done with all of it, and I guess I'll make that charisma check if I have to.
He just looks at the files, reading them as you're explaining to him everything, and well, unfortunately, there's nothing here in these paperwork that speaks of this flesh fruit. However, these are interesting. He was conducting quite the experiments, it looks like. Former enclave, if I'm reading this insignia right. How did he get wrapped up with the children of Adam?
That's what I was hoping you could figure out. But look, I'm gonna give one of these fruits to you. And if what he said to Hummy is true, I don't think I have a lot of time. So if there's some way you can find, like, reverse engineer a cure or some shit, I don't know about all that science, chemistry stuff, but if you know anyone, they really got to pull through, because it's already pretty bad.
He looks at you. Well, Axel, I don't know how to put this to you any easier way, so just be blunt. I don't know anybody who could reverse engineer this fruit. I don't know anybody who would even have the brain power to possibly pick up this fruit and break it down to just even chemical compounds. I haven't been to the Institute. I don't even know where the Institute is, so those would be the only people, and even then, that's assuming that they would even want to help. Which, if that was the case, that they wanted to help, they would have made themselves known, I would think.
So what, it's just fucking curtains for me? I just keep going along with this whole thing about this false prophet shithead and just keep going until I keel over?
I mean, it's up to you. Sounds like you're ready to eat a bullet anyway.
Sound like Bushrider need get revenge.
Wow.
Yeah, well, revenge isn't gonna fucking help me, alright?
I have a bit of news.
I can't even get...
Oh, go ahead, please.
I'm not even gonna have time to get my own fucking revenge. We're over here chasing, as far as I know, a fucking fairy tale at this point. And every turn, every time I try to help, all that happens is something worse happens to me. I crash out when I'm going through fucking withdrawals on Psycho. I get this fucking brain-eating fruit. And you tell me there's no fucking cure for it? What am I supposed to think? Am I supposed to not be a fucking defeatist about this whole thing?
Why not go swinging? Super mutants never go down without fight. Bushhard, I think you more like brothers than think.
Yeah, well, you're not the one having fucking hallucination dreams about ghosts of your past coming back to find you, are you?
Bushhard did not know what ghost mean, other than dead person.
If he was dead, I'd be happy with going out.
Then maybe Bush make it happen. With you. Brother Graft helped take down Ghost.
Listen, kid. Life isn't fair. Life always throws us curveballs. It's what we do in the moment that counts. I mean, I can't stop you from just giving up. Calling it a day and punching your own ticket. I didn't say I wouldn't try, I said I don't know of anybody. But as a defeatist, if you feel like you just want to roll over and die, then that's up to you. But I suggest strongly you get your shit squared before you bring this whole group down.
I'm trying. But I don't even know if I'm trying right, because it's the first time I've fucking tried to do anything except just... I don't know.
Kid, I get it. You're scared to die. It's understandable. Just don't let that fear control you. It's okay to experience it. Just don't let it control you.
Scared to die for nothing. Listen, if I go out in a fucking blaze of glory and at least, you know, one of the people at the fucking ironworks gets deep sixed on the way, then fine. Even better if it's the guy running the whole show, but I don't know. Maybe I've just read too many fucking novels and Shakespeare dramas, but I just don't want to die in some fucking back alley somewhere choking on my own vomit because of some fucking Necronomicon fruit fucking with my head. If any type of withdrawal or drug is gonna kill me, I'd rather it be psycho. But I can't even get a high from it anymore at this point.
What's currently known about this fruit is that it does change the way your brain operates. So far, you're coherent, you're conscious. That's all we need. We just need you focused. And if you want to go down in a blaze of glory, I'm sure you'll find that. However, if you do go down in a blaze of glory, don't take everyone you know with you. You're self-destructive.
Jeez, didn't know I was making it that obvious, he says sarcastically.
Well, see, here's the thing. You're a powder keg ready to blow. The problem is you're ready to blow at any moment in time. Focus it. Then when it's your time...
I believe there's someone else in this house that's ready to blow as well. Isn't that right, Kieran?
Well, before Kieran starts unloading his problems, let's get to the brass tacks. Did you figure out where the Prophet of Adam was going to be heading towards?
Did we?
The answer to that's
as far
no.
as I can remember, no.
Oh, I figured it'd be in those files, but we didn't have time to look over them in a moment.
Well, from what I've heard, there's not really any information as to where he's going, but I know where he's gonna be, where he supposedly is. A man came to see me. He's talking about how his girlfriend got captured. He wasn't making any sense, of course. He said that she was grabbed from the carnival that he was working at. That he realized, he saw that it was a very large man, matching the description of this false prophet of Adam, whatever the hell he goes by. And that he's gonna be in he wanted to meet with this this young man at the medical center. And instead of going there himself, he tried to contract me. Unfortunately, I think this might be right up your guys' alley. That's why I'm here early. I wanted to see if you guys were comfortable meeting with this man.
What, at the carnival?
No, here at the gas station.
I mean, we're already here. I don't care.
Okay.
Bushhider remembers seeing something about carnival.
Yes, there's flyers that he's been putting up around the Commonwealth saying that the carnival was coming to town. And then, of course, his girlfriend was scooped up.
Axel looks to Hummy. Well, his girlfriend kind of sounds like his wife.
He flips through his notes. There's no mention of Hummy here.
What's the guy's name?
He flips through his notes again. His name was Bocephus.
Ragman mentioned Bocephus before.
Yep. The guy that's nailing his wife. Isn't that right, Hummy?
I'm just happy she's happy.
Oh, he's fucking your wife good. Very, very good. Just giving her that Punani Punjabi. Just slamming that coochie doochie. Just destroying that Nana Punana. You know what I'm saying?
I get it.
He's just taking that stuffed clam and spreading it and just eating it and the clams castinoing it. It's very, very crazy what he's doing to you.
Okay,
That's
I
your
get
wife.
it.
He's cracking it open like a coconut in the Jamaican summer breeze.
Fuck. That's strange. She didn't mention anything about Hummy. Perhaps he didn't think it important. He did give a description of his girlfriend. He flips through the pages. Her name's Dolores. She's wearing just plain clothes with some leather armor that she apparently bought. But yeah, I mean, if you guys are comfortable with meeting him here, I mean, I can tell him where you're at and to meet you here.
Sure, I kind of want to see how that plays out. Axel will say with a little bit of a smirk.
Well, I'm just telling you this right now. He apparently knows where this prophet of Adam is going to be. So if you're planning, he looks at Hummy, if you're planning to kill him, I would suggest waiting until you get confirmation that you have eyes on the false prophet.
Bushhider think Ragman not gonna be able to kill Bocephus.
Yeah, his ability to dial in has kind of been stifled.
He looks at his hands. Ah. Well. Then if that's the case, I expect none of you to kill him either. At least until... I mean, I don't know why you guys would, but just in case, don't kill him. Because we do need to make sure that the false prophet is there at the medical center. He didn't say which one, but he says he knows the route. He just doesn't remember the name.
Did he say it was south?
He didn't say. He said it was a medical facility nearby. He wanted me to agree to helping him before he showed me, which, I don't know, I was a bit hesitant on. However, I figured this is just right up your alley. Because if it's true, and the false prophet is there, we could end
this whole thing right now.
Exactly.
Bushhider agrees with plan.
Okay. I'll head back to Diamond City and send him on his way. He takes the folder full of paperwork that you gave him, Axel, and puts it in his trench coat. It'll be a couple hours.
Second Valentine.
What is it?
If I'm remembering right, we gave you a bunch of caps to do a fly run for. Right?
You did, and I have not had the time to go and do that for you. Reason is I was asked to look into the sewer settlement that you boys handled, or worked out a deal, and it was just a massacre in there. No survivors. So I've been kind of focused on finding out who or what did that.
Gotcha.
Next time we meet, I will have your supplies.
All right.
Give me 2 days.
That's good, because
2 days.
I'm running really low on flares, and I'm completely out of psycho. So.
Well, hold it together for 2 days.
All right, I think I'll manage.
Can Bushhider give you stuff he wants stole?
Sure. What'd you have for me to sell?
Bushhider got a modified sledgehammer.
He grabs the modified sledgehammer and... Okay. Anything else you want me to sell?
No, just that. Too much weight.
Okay.
Besides, got better one.
Okay. He kind of just walks out the door and back to Diamond City, and a few hours pass, and there's a knock at the metal door.
Who there?
It's me! Open up my door!
Axel will go over and open the door.
You open the door and you see Jessup just standing there, and he's smiling. You see a very tall black man standing right behind him. Big afro. And that's where we're gonna end it.
All right.
With darts and balloons, you're shooting darts and I'm staring at your wife's pool. I have a magic trick I'm gonna use soon. It makes your wife forget she ever loved you and invite me to her room. She's going to another dimension. They call me Bo Cephas. I make the women come squirt and queef this.